what you feel is right and wrong. That's most important because it comes from within. When somebody is saying something to poke you, you ignore once, twice. But if they repeat it and you don't feel comfortable, then you give a reply firmly. But they keep repeating it. So later you feel, ignore hi karna chahiye tha, how to decide such a situation. Okay, this is how to face the external. First of all, we need to think, why are you even in that situation? Because बाहर कुछ नहीं है. हम लोग को लगता है बाहर ये है, वो है, इन लोग है, उन लोग है. There is nobody outside. Everybody I see is my own reflection. If everything I see is my creation, then I created all the people in my life. Because I need to progress. I need to learn some lessons. I need to do something to come out of all this. So what is it? You need to check. Okay, so then you need to check, why am I seeing this situation? Why am I meeting these people? Why is this person even in my life? Okay, then you see that that person probably is a permanent person, okay, always in your life. Maybe your spouse, your mother, or your sister or brother, or somebody who you can't say, okay, leave, and you can't leave them. It could be that close. When they're that close, then you need to understand that there is some karmic return here, which is very strong. And I'm seeing this. Start sending forgiveness to the person. Start sitting in meditation and send forgiveness to the person. Don't feel irritated at all because you're just adding to that karma. Okay? The more you add, the more big it will become and more reactions will come. And the mind and the intellect together are not a great team nowadays. Where our mind is. The intellect has to be in Viveka and say that, okay, this person is saying something, it's just a return. Cool, I will stay with it. I will stay and I will forgive the person. I forgive the person. And you forgive yourself. Because first of all, unless you had done something to them, they are not going to do anything to you. So there is a return. Always understand it's a return. When it's a return, what you need to do is forgive, close the books. Forgive, close the books. Don't add anything more. Okay? Don't even think कि अब से नहीं मेरे को अच्छा अच्छा बोलेंगी. Don't create that only. You don't want that mess. अच्छा भी नहीं चाहिए, बुरा भी नहीं चाहिए. Book ही close करना है. So that way you'll be free. Because usually what we say is, suppose your spouse is not loving and caring, and right now you feel, arey, my spouse should be like this or like that. Not a close person, avoidable. Avoidable है तो और भी अच्छा है, तो avoid ही कर लो. तो फिर तो पूछना ही नहीं है. Just very coolly stay away. Okay? Because there'll be a lot of people who will suddenly come say something and go. If they're avoidable, keep a distance. Keep a distance. But even when they meet you, keep minimal conversation. Do not speak much. Keep minimum conversation, and if they speak, okay. जैसी दृष्टि वैसी सृष्टि. आपको ऐसा लगता है? जय गुरुदेव. Be very cool. They are addressing this body. They are addressing Dhruvi in this body. They are not addressing you. Okay? This is what my brother had taught me when we were very young. He had said, तुझे थोड़ी बोल रहे हैं, वो तो नैना को बोल रहे हैं ना, छोड़ना. I said, हाँ यार, क्या simple formula है. And it works. Because they are telling this body and this identity because they identify like that. So they are going to say anything. And they are telling the body, believe me, they don't know who you are. For that we need to know who we are. So that we can disidentify and say, शरीर पे बहुत कुछ मारा मारी हो रहा है, चालू रहने दो. मेरे को थोड़ी बोल सकते, मैं तो हुई नहीं, उनको पता ही नहीं मैं कहाँ हूँ. Be with yourself. That's why he said, Dharma is Swadharma mein. It's important to go deeper and closer to your own self and see who this self is. Who am I other than this identity? Who am I other than this body? Who is this person? And then when you get closer and closer, you find out that I am not, definitely not this body, and definitely not this identity also. And every night you experience this in deep sleep. There is no body and there is no mind. Technically, the mind is still. कुछ नहीं होता है, सब dissolve होता है. And in the deep ignorance, we sleep blissfully.